this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Popped out.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Jackson's pass.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw, and he slings one that's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7. Ravens nothing.
Oh, you know what? I didn't resign.
McCann's got it teed up.
I wasn't giving that man $37 million. And he already 29.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing is Jackson.
Ooh.
He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Baltimore.
Keep running.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. In this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Y'all doing as you?
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time that we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with runs like that and then some. Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, girl.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distribute.
Oh, a ball out in the air, now it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he is not quite going to make it all the way.
Hold up. Who was that?
Anthony Averett.
No, that wasn't. Who the heck is Rambo? The heck? They got people there. That's why he didn't cut like he was supposed to. That's not the guy. That's not the guy that's supposed to be
right about
right
the
there.
1-yard line. Sets up first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Like they got immediately.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Complete to number 20.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer.
First of all, he shouldn't
Gonna
have
come out
died. He
now
should
and
have
put together some
scored
nice
one.
plays.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Browns 7.
Now a handoff looking right. And some space here. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 21-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On second and 9, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play call.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
I don't know why you threw it over. I don't know why you threw it over. Try to throw the opposite side of the field.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending the play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Well, he tried to throw it like a jump throw.
Your vision actually gets obscured a little bit.
Oh, it looked like he was trying to jump through it. That's why I bailed.
You don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I like it.
25-yard line.
I know you did.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB. Right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, what? Why are you flipping?
Jackson looking to throw on third. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
I threw that way over here, and my dude is way faster than him.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
The 99
second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Number 25, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
It's a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah,
how about the bull
those hands. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 23. On an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
He was split games with us here and there, but for the most part, he can get his hands whipped. Now all of a sudden he can't be stopped. And the board was calling out his plays beforehand. Like, come on.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Oh, come on. He wouldn't go down. He hit him and he just brushed off him.
He never hit it.
Watch it. Let's see if it shows.
J.K. Dobbins. His second touchdown of the game, and it's 9th on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game
Yeah, the
at
broadcast
21
was funny.
apiece.
He said, yeah, they booted me because I kept beating
A
them.
couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, cuz. You don't got to do that.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On on 2nd and 7. Jackson.
Yo, why is it taking him so long to throw the ball?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will
No,
take over at the 26
no, I saw you right there. I kept seeing them move. I knew you was controlling them.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up on 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At that 18-yard line.
He decided to pull back.
This is key. I thought you couldn't change running back to fullback.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
He's not going to work.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. Met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
2-yard line.
He'll go for it. I'll go for it.
No, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going forward with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins as the 1st half is winding down. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Why did he go on timeout with a flag?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
No, it's always a timeout with a flag.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This sucker's going to get the 2 timeouts, man. I can't even.
Yep.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
I got something wrong with my death trap. I can't do nothing about it.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 53 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
From the 22, Jackson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are back within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Ravens 35. Browns.
McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Raven first down.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Number 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Ravens.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 38. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's third down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down, Baltimore.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
With the bullshit, man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe,
You
but
should have
there
kept
are
on talking
times
to
this
him.
game is about patience, isn't it?
Nah.
He's had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A 3-yard pick.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 34 yards there. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That incomplete. He finds Sharp. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now that I see how it's playing is delayed, I got to throw the ball fast. Get rid of that ball fast.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
I saw you coming. No, you came right. I moved to the right. I saw you coming. I said, he's controlling him, so he's coming right to the hole, so I'm going to move over a little bit.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line, allowing him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. It's complete to Brown, right side. 20.
Ward should not be letting that happen.
Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the
I'm talking about playing.
broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity, your head better be on the swivel. Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and
fool
that
me
can
once,
change things.
shame on you, fool me twice. No, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I'm going to keep trying, bro.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon.
Yo, I thought I took that ball Rambo out. What the heck? He's still in the game. How he keep finding his way into this game?
I don't know. You got him on your depth chart somehow.
Let me see if he's in my...
He might be in your slot.
Slot wide receivers. I don't know. He has to be my slot wide receiver. And I'm gonna take him out. That's why. That's why. All right, it's time for y'all to go to bed.
Over the top.
They work again from the 38 on second.
Jeremiah Josiah. Joe.
Now they try the right side here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Knee is down. Right there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They get a nice chunk there of the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 29, Jackson. This is Clark Watkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Yeah, right there.
Chris Watkins, 29 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Knew what play he was. Trying to back that dude off on that side. He wouldn't do it.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here in the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Your catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Good.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 30 on 2nd down. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield.
I knew exactly where he was going and would not let me get over there.
45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
The top game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
I hate when you're looking for a play in your head, but you can't find it in the game.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant David. And these guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions.
Well, I was playing the inside. He underthrew the ball.
The easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got Njoku over the middle. 30, past the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'll take it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the
I try to throw it away. I don't know what that was.
It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no
and I was inside the thing, so I'm glad the 2 over and a man was there because they could have gotten for intentional grounding.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that's off the mark.
That should have been.
He was trying to get it into Watkins.
That should have been.
It's 3rd down.
That should have
In any
been.
event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
sure that should have been true. Yeah, I see what you're talking about when you're trying to look for a play, you can't find that joint.
Right, you got the play in your mind, but you just can't put it on. You can't put it on the screen. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh man, I'm about to
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. He may try and run. Oh, no. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there. His guys
I pushed slide. They wouldn't let me slide. They would not let me slide.
Get in position to win the game and leave no time
I'm hitting
for
the
them to
button,
come back
and
and
they would
catch
not
it.
let me
And guess
slide.
what?
Oh my
They turned it
goodness.
all over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shades it from Pitt. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line.
The dude took his outside shoulder. He took
No, I was
a bullet instead.
no, I was hoping that you threw it to him because I was like, I'm playing him all day.
Motherfucker, just let him have that shit back.
See, I hate when I'm at the 2-yard line. I hate it with a passion when I'm at the 2-yard line.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. At the 1 yard.
I gotta throw something short.
McCann's got it teed
Over the
up.
middle was wide open, but I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna have time for that shit.
Especially because I'm at the 1-yard line. I was not going to
And
give
that
you no
one will
time.
bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That nigga's blitzing. Let me get rid of it quick. I should have just do a fucking a streak.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
What's going on?
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they all go right into a blitzing situation.
There's still a lot of time on him, and you got 2 timeouts.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
See you trying to throw it low.
Yeah, trying to throw it low.
Big game.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop it for a loss of 4. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
He's like, I think something's bothering you because you can't find something.
Yep.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now this time he'll look to throw. And on the left sideline he caught it, but out of bounds according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Oh, man, I'm tripping.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Come on,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You going for a strip or the hit zone?
3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take advantage of
we did the
field
same thing
position
earlier with you. All you got to just brush off you.
And he knocks it through.
No, you didn't touch me earlier.
Makes the score Browns 56.
You never touched Donovan Mitchell.
42.
You just ignorant, huh?
I was trying to make you use that last time
This
out.
one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
You know he X-Factor, right?
Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one.
Yeah, but my X-Factor is better than your X-Factor.
No, it ain't.
They got him one time on a dumb play. He wasn't even shutting them down over there the whole game.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds,
I know that was your,
but not before he takes it inside the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You didn't want him. You didn't really want him to have the ball, but he had no choice.
Oh, no, it was 2 people open that I wanted to get the ball, but I had to stop the clock.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Jackson, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I was actually coming down for the guy in the flat, and then I saw him throwing it. I'm like, oh, let me stop right there.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And 10 at the 34-yard line.
No whole bunch of land on me no more.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
Thank you.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Jackson on first down. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line.
No, you getting too much
Finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's bullshit, dude.
Jackson will throw again. And that's going to be caught for
That's
the Browns
corny.
touchdown.
Fucking dude knocked it out the air.
DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns add
oh, yeah,
6 to their
it's
lead.
Well, partner, when a team's
I
up
think it
this
was-
big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their
Do you have
motivation, because
swap
if it's
pads
me,
there on?
I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit.
Oh.
But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's
I wonder why I did that.
makeup at all.
That's
I
my
think his
thing.
opinion
That's
is,
the Bortez.
you stop us. We're not supposed to pull
95
back
speed
ourselves.
and great hands. That's that bullshit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I paid him off before the game.
That's some bullshit.
I had some incriminating photos of him with
The Raven offense
a
set up the line
transgender.
for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
Good
But
game,
this is
though.
not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to go down.
I told you that's my X factor, man. I'll change it in which go again. What's the score?
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another
The
thing
record
to put up the amount of points that they did. What were they
is
clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about
edit
themselves,
profile.
can they? I mean, what a
It's
game.
970.
Put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving
Good game.
the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they get back in the win column.